What's up, guys? Another week of training. So, started off the week with 495 for 2 singles and 510 for 6 singles, and the 6 singles are pictured here. After I did a down down sets of 430 for 3 sets of 4, and then a conventional set with 335 by 5. After I did the wide stance squats or the wider stance squats, 295 by 4, 315 by 2, 295 for 3 sets of 4, and 275 by 6. And what I decided to do was to split the squat days. So one squat day I'll do with a wider stance, and then the other day I'll do the squat with the closer stance. Okay, and then of course I did the bench pyramid after the wide stance squats. And for the closer stance squats, I did do 295 by 6, 315 for a triple, 335 by 1, which are all shown in the video, and then 295 for 3 sets of 6, and a down set of 225 by 10, and a bench pyramid after. So I think it's progressing well. The meet is on February 15th, so I still have some time for continuing to get volume and my intensity in getting ready for the competition, but it is coming up quite quickly, so it's in about 2 months actually. So I do have some deload periods with the squat, and what I noticed on the second deadlift day I was quite beat up from the close stance squats, so I only managed to do 495 for 2 singles, and then I did a bunch of singles, 8 precisely to be exact, with 405. Maybe it's due to the fact that I haven't done close stance with that much volume for quite a long time, so it's something that I have to also monitor. And I don't expect all training periods to be as optimal as possible because I am doing a lot during the week as far as training goes. So we'll see how the weeks progress, but I will be getting into the deadlift suit in January, and I believe one or 2 weeks, or actually 1 week in February. So that's going to be a 3-in-1 session. So I'm going to do the equipped bench first, and then do some equipped squats, and then do some singles with the deadlift. And I think the last time it was successful with the way I was doing it, which was I was doing singles on Monday, a squat on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I would do some volume deadlift. Thursday, I would do some additional squats. Friday, rest, and then on Saturday will be a 3-in-1 session. So again, the equip bench, then equip squat, and then it was the wrap squat, and then the equip pull. And I'm not doing that many singles, obviously, because I was doing so much volume prior to the deadlift. So it's kind of simulating how it would be done at a competition. So let's see how this goes. And this is kind of a prelude to my competition prep for Nationals, which is in Las Vegas. So those are the 2 competitions that I do have lined up for the first half of the year. And then the second half of the year, I'm kind of toying with the idea of doing possibly a USPA meet, a drug-tested USPA meet, just to mix it up some. I've noticed a bunch of powerlifters actually going cross-federations with a usually USPA, a drug-tested event. I wouldn't want to do a non-drug tested event because I want to have, of course, a level playing field, but probably won't have any competition anyways because locally people aren't really doing equipped, and people aren't normally doing the equipped division at these local competitions. So we'll see how this goes. But the end of the week I did the equipped squats. So that's with the suit bottom and the wraps. So I did 405 by 8, 440 by 5, and 455 for 2 triples. And I was looking back at the original log, or the log I had preparing, I think it was 2016. I was actually doing quite a bit of weight. So in this similar suit bottom and wraps, so I was doing quite considerable weight. I believe it was 470 by 4, 462 by 5, 484 for a double, things like that. So I am kind of behind the curve when it comes to this preparation because haven't done this kind of training in quite a while, so let's see how this yields at the competition. So we'll see how this goes. But I think, as every week passes, I am getting more used to this, and then I am getting more used to the weight. And what's interesting is when I did, I believe the first week in this kind of setup, I was kind of struggling, or I did 455 by 1, so it is a huge improvement that I am tripling 455. It does feel very heavy on the back, so I have to get used to that because it'll give me more well accustomed to the meet day. And for the meet day, I'm considering just putting on a new suit and just break it in because I don't really have time where I can easily break it in during the training cycle because number one, I train alone, and number two, my weight is kind of high, so it may hover between 150 and 153. So it's not going to give me an exact simulation of how the suit's going to fit on meet day. So a lot of things to consider. I do want to have this to be a good meet, and I also want to cut successfully to 66 kilos. The last meet I did is quite a struggle because I weighed in precisely at 66.00. So I think I'm going to start the diet out possibly the Saturday before, but I am celebrating with my friend his birthday the Saturday before, so I guess that will have to continue on from that meal. But anyways, ended off the week with 225 by 5 and 235 for 2 triples with the 2 board press. So again, thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next week of videos. Thanks. Bye.